Zahar. You want to read it out? Water. Where does that one go?
Liters.
Liters, right. And then we have, Marta. Do you want to do this one? Or do, no. Cereal. Where would, kilogram or gram? So it would go in either one. I'll put this one up here. Okay, so we'll put it under grams. Most cereals measured in grams. Okay. But it could go either way. Maybe if a big bag of cereal, more would be grams. We'll put it there. Okay. And Lisa. Bread. That's a tricky one. Do you buy bread in any of those things?
Kilograms.
No? Bread's tricky. How do you buy bread? Here's bread. You buy it in a loaf. We don't measure bread by weight. We just buy it by the loaf. Right? Maybe you get 2 loaves of bread. So we'll put another. Yeah. A loaf of bread? To show you how you buy bread. So I'm going to put that here in loaf. You want to put that under there? Yeah. Okay. Next one. Nisha. Candy. Where's candy go?
Grams.
Grams? Yeah. Or if you're buying a whole lot of candy,
Yes.
where would you put it? If you're going to buy a little bit of candy, what if you bought a whole bunch, like a big bag? You would use more kilogram, but grams work. You don't want to eat too much candy. People. Yeah, you count it by, when you weigh yourself, how do you go on a scale?
5 people, 2 people.
It was one person, let's do.
Yeah, people.
It wouldn't be milliliters.
Yeah.
No. Would it be liters?
No.
What about kilograms?
No.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Would it be grams?
Grams.
Kilogram.
Yeah.
Right. Grams, it would be an awful lot of grams to weigh a person, wouldn't it? Yeah. Rustlin. Where does this one go? Flour. Is it a liquid or a solid?
Grams.
I would kilograms. Put it on. Good job. What else do we have? Lena. Do you know what this one is? Let's read this one. Gasoline. Who knows what gasoline is? What do you use gas for?
For a car?
Car, right. For your car to work. Is it a liquid? Or is it? Yeah. So where would gasoline go? Do you need just a very little bit of gas to make your car run? Or do you need a whole lot? A lot. So would it be milliliters or liters?
Liters.
You want to put it on? Good job. Where did this one go? Sasha, sugar. Let's say you bought a big bag of sugar. Kilogram. Kilogram, yeah. If you were baking.
And many sugar.
A lot of sugar, yeah, that would be. Maybe if you only needed a spoon of sugar. Maybe if you're baking something, a cake. Or maybe you're putting some in your tea, you would just call it a gram. You'd use gram for that one. We have one more, Tanya. Let's read this one together. Well, is that? It's going to be a liquid, like that extra little flavorings you put into your food. Who thinks milliliters? Anybody? Put up your hand if you think that.
It's a liquid?
It's a liquid, yeah?
And small parts. Very small.
Small. Milliliter? Anybody think something different? Food flavoring. Like maybe when you're baking something, you put a little bit of, like maybe vanilla. Like it's a liquid, like a flavoring, to add more flavor to your food. Milliliters, right. Good job, everybody.
Well, that game looked like it was fun. Now it's your turn. I'd like you to take pieces of paper, put them on the wall, and say kilograms, grams, liters, milliliters, just like the teacher did. And then I'd like you to take other small pieces of paper and write on them the same kinds of food that we had. You would write spices, milk, water, cereal, bread, candy, flour, sugar, and food flavorings. You can also add other kinds of food, perhaps bananas or oranges, perhaps fish, perhaps other things that you might buy. And then I'd like you to take all these pieces of paper and mix them up, put them on a table. And someone in your class must come up, take one piece of paper, and put it on the wall under the correct category. And then when they have finished, take them down, let someone else practice doing that. When you have done it the last time, leave them up on the wall because you will need them for another activity in a few minutes. All right? Are you ready? Let's begin.
So we're going to do a role play now, so we're going to do some acting. So we're going to take turns. One person's going to be the grocer. You're going to pretend you're working in a grocery store. And the other person's in the grocery store buying things. Okay? Yes? Okay.
So we are in the store?
Yeah. We're going to each take turns. There's only 2 people playing at a time, okay? Yeah, so let's have Elisa and Dima first. Okay? I'm going to take these ones down up here. So, Dima, you're going to work in the grocery store, okay? And in a grocery store. In a market. Okay. And you're in the grocery store looking for something, okay? And Dima is going to ask you, can I help you with anything? Okay, so he's going to ask you. And you're going to say, yes, I would like to buy, what would you like to, you can name one of these things off of here, or you can think of something you want to buy in a store that has to go by weight.
I want to
Okay, we won't use people up. Let's take
rice.
that. Rice, okay, so how do you, so you're going to ask for rice, okay? So let's start. You're in the grocery store, looking around, and Dima's going to come up and ask you if you need any help, okay?
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Yes. I want 1 kilogram of rice.
Okay, here you are. And maybe you have to buy something else?
Candies.
Candies? How much? How many?
Wow. 2 kilograms of candy.
We haven't got so many candies.
Yes. I want it.
I will give you all candies what we have. Yes, give you.
Big bag of candies. Wow.
Yes.
Good job. Is there anything else you want to buy?
No, thank you.
No? Okay. You can go.
Thank you for... Goodbye.
All right. Let's have Kenya and Sasha come up. So who wants to do the grocer? Okay, well, do you want to do the grocer? Or do you want to buy things?
I buy.
You're going to buy? Okay. You're going to be the lady who works at the grocery store, okay? So you're going to ask Sasha.
Hello.
You're going to come a little closer? Together? Okay.
Hello.
So you're going to say, hello. You're going to be wandering around the grocery store, and Tanya's going to come up and ask you if she can help you with anything. Okay? And you're going to say what you would like to buy. Okay? So
Can I help you? Yes, I wanted to buy bread and milk.
Okay. So you're going to say, how many loaves of bread do you want to buy?
How many
Loaves?
loaves do you buy? 1 loaf of bread.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, you take your loaves.
Thank you.
And what else?
And 2 liters of milk.
2 liters of milk.
2 liters of milk.
So that's quite a bit of milk. So you're going to get him some milk. Okay. So you give Sasha some milk. Okay. there anything else?
And 1 kilogram of sugar.
Okay. So you're going to scoop them some sugar. Put some sugar in a bag.
And 2 liters of water.
2 liters of water. Wow. You're going to give them the water and the milk? Okay. All done? Done your shopping for today?
And I want 1 lettuce of bread here.
Okay, 1 thing of bread. There you go. And so you're welcome. Okay. Who didn't get a turn yet? Misha. And no? Mina? No? Anybody else want it? Dima? Want it? Ruslan? No? Zahar. Nobody wants to go shopping? Dima? Okay. And Misha. Dima and Misha. Okay. This time you're the buyer? And you're working in the store. Okay?
Yes.
So first you're going to ask him if you can help him. So you're working in the grocery store and you're going to go to Dima and ask, can I help you find anything?
Can I help?
Yes, I have to buy some spices for my food. I have to buy 1 kilogram of pepperoni.
That's a meat?
Yeah.
1 kilogram pepperoni.
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe 2 kilograms of flour and cereal.
Cereal.
Yeah.
How much cereal?
How much? I must think, because they're all expensive. I will buy 5 kilos of cereal.
Wow. So you're going to go get all those things for him?
Thank you. Here, my credit card. Thank you. Bye.
Very good. Good job.
You saw the class doing this role play. Now it's your turn. I'd like you to bring 2 people to the front of the class. One can be the person that works in a grocery store, and the other one can be the person buying food. The person buying food must ask the person in the store for a certain quantity of something. Say, I would like 2 liters of milk, or I would like 200 grams of meat. And then the other person working in the store must have the conversation and agree to give it with you. Remember to use the correct measurement for each food. You will need to look at the words that you have on the wall and the category that they are under to make sure you give the right category. All right? Let's do this now. Are you ready? Let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity.
So what do we buy of milk? How do we buy milk? In a liter? How do we buy bread? What about eggs? How do we buy eggs? Not by kilogram. It's actually, none of them are written on there. We never went over it yet. No. A dozen? You might get a carton with a dozen. Who knows what a dozen is? Yeah, how many eggs? There's 12 eggs in a dozen. So maybe you just want 12 eggs. You would ask for 1 dozen eggs. Maybe you want 24 eggs. You would ask for how many dozen? 2 dozen, right. So let's go. Sugar. What would... Kilograms, right. What about food flavorings? Milliliters. What about gasoline? Never did that one yet. Liters? Okay. What about candy? Kilograms? What if you want a little bit of candy? Grams. Okay. What about bread? Okay. What about eggs?
Yeah.
Eggs. We just, we, we just went over it. You buy 1 dozen, or maybe you want 1 dozen is how many? 12, right. What, and you want, what if you want 24 eggs? 2 dozen. What about flour? Kilograms, yep. Cereal. Grams. Spices. Grams. Why grams? No, but why would we buy a grams of spices?
Because we must add it a little bit.
A little bit, right? Because gram is very little, right? What if you're buying meat? You wanted, you could do grams, yeah, or you could do kilograms if you wanted a lot of meat. Very good.
Well, let's wrap up. What did we learn today? Well, we learned how to talk about food or gasoline or other things in the correct unit of measurement. We learned about weight. We learned about things that come by the kilogram. We learned that there are other things that you would just buy a small amount of, so we would buy it by the gram. And we learned, of course, some things you buy by the liter because you want more, and some things you would just get by the milliliter because you just want a small amount. When you go into the store, it's important to know this so that you can ask for the right amount of something. You might buy, for example, 5 kilograms of flour, but you might just buy 200 grams of meat. And you might say, well, I want to buy 4 liters of milk, but I just want to buy 50 milliliters of a food flavoring, a very small amount. This is important because you need to know how to buy things and how to measure them. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. This is English Without Limits. I'm Doug Sadler. Have a good day.